Hey YouTube, so this is my very first YouTube video. I'm going to do a hair tutorial. This is my hair. I'm all natural, no relaxer, level 4C. I know people don't like to hear the hair typing, but it gives you a general idea of my hair. For instance, to say 4C or say 3B or something, you know that I don't have what they call, I don't really like the word, but basically my curls are not loose or soft. They can get loose or soft, but I have to do manipulation, but it doesn't necessarily grow out my hair, my head loose or soft. So what I usually do every week is, before I really touch my hair, I use a bottle of warm water and I spray the hair down like this. Is warm because that's going to open up my cuticle to really get in there. Because what I'm doing now, I'm going to pre-poo. I do a pre-poo with aloe, and personally I use coconut oil. I don't have any problem with coconut oil. I know a lot of people will complain about coconut oil, but I don't have any problem with coconut oil. For the most part, I don't use any combs whatsoever through my hair. Only if I'm really having like a super tough time, but for the most part, I don't use any combs. So I am wetting it down, and it's stretched now from a week old. I had a 2-strand twist in. Yeah, it was a week old. So all right, so I wet it down. So then what I do, I'm looking in the camera to do this, and I don't really want to look in the camera to do this. I really want to look in the mirror, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm looking in the mirror, and I'll look back later just to see how it looks, but for the most part, this is what I'm going to do. So today is basically my wash day routine. I'm going to take you through the entire wash day routine, including getting in the shower. I'll set that up, the whole shower scene. And what I do is I divide my hair into sections, is what I do. And what I do is I wet it first, and I start with the ends, and I kind of work everything out of the ends. And so I haven't really manipulated my hair in a week, because this actually lasted me an entire week. So this is what I'm gonna do. You gotta really like feel through the hair, you know what I mean? You gotta really feel through the hair for it to do what you want. The fingers are the best detangling. Truly and honestly, you lose less hair and you're really able to work it. You know, and if it gets too crazy, then I'll just spray it with more water. And that's it. So I can already see the shedded hair already coming out. You see right here, you see it's a little bit tangly, twisted. But I just break it down basically to the lowest denominator, and it feels a little bit dry here, so I'm gonna just wet it up with some water. That's what I'm gonna do. And now we're good. So with this, I'm actually able to get the shedded hairs out. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just use that clip. I have a couple more clips around that I can use. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this side of the hair. So this whole wash routine usually takes me about, I don't lie, with all of the heat in. I'm not going to give everything away. I'm going to just walk you through it as I do it. So right now I am detangling. I'm finger detangling the hair. Okay, so I'm doing, and this is getting in the way just a little bit. So I could use one of these ties, and I can tie it just to get it out the way. And I can actually tie this the same way. You know, same way. That didn't work out too well, but let's see. All right, so now I'm on this section, and this is what I do, like every week, like for real. Like I don't play with my hair, because since I've been learning on how to actually take care of it, I do that. I am a licensed cosmetologist, and I will soon take you guys into my salon to let you guys know exactly what I do. Everything that I'm doing to my hair, I do to my clients here. I don't mess around with your hair. My clients they retain length, and we make sure that we are not damaging the hair. So the styles that I offer for my clients are styles that are protective. They're styles that helps the length retain. Because the hair grows, you just gotta retain the length through the styling that you're doing, through the different manipulating techniques that you're doing. Like what I'm doing now is very healthy for the hair. If you're doing this and it feels dry, it's time to wet it up, because you don't want anything dry, and it's those ends that's important. All right, so now this is good. I like how that came out, and I'm carefully throwing that. So now I'm gonna take this one out, and still, you can't get enough water. I can tell you that much, because you gotta loosen that curl, loosen it up. And you want to loosen it best with your hands. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, I wonder how long her hair is. It looks like she has a lot of hair. Da, da, da. You will probably see me use heat on my hair, maybe. So far, I used it twice this year, and we are in September. We're still in September. So I've used it twice. One in January and one in July. And after July, I stopped using heat on my hair. No more heat. So just a couple, maybe twice a year, because I don't need it. I wear a lot of protective styling. You see, it's all tangled. And you're probably thinking, oh, she don't have my hair. My hair is quote-unquote nappy. I don't like that word at all. That word is actually forbidden in my salon. Because hair is not nappy. You just don't manage it. You just are not able to see the beauty in it. But we have some amazing hair. And to do something like this to it every week, that's not bad. That's actually not bad. But what you have to do is you have to get your moisture balance under control. Otherwise, it looks dry and quote unquote, I'm not even going to say that forbidden word, but it looks very dry and unmanageable when your moisture balance is very low. So what you got to do is you have to make sure you're infusing your hair with the correct moisture. How do you do that? First of all, water. Water is the most potent form of moisture. All right, so first water, and then you have to find out if you're high porosity, low porosity, and depending on that will determine what type of products you need to put on your hair to retain that moisture. So I am low porosity. See, I can feel in a lot of, you see this? This is not breakage, actually. My hair, I have not touched my hair in a week, so all this is shedded hair. I can see the white bulb at the tip, and it's very long, which is a clear indication that these are shed hairs and not broken hairs. So I'm very happy with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of fix that, and I'm going to continue to just detangle my hair, because it's not unmanageable. It's very manageable. So all I'm doing is I'm just getting out the shedded hair. That's going to come out anyway. They're just loose hairs. It's that time for those particular hairs to come off. And that's just the way it goes. It's called Catagen Stage. It's the shedding of the hair is Catagen. And that's what those are. That's what those are. So this is what you call a single strand knot. Now, I have my scissors here, my professional scissors, but I may not need the scissors. Look, I didn't need the scissors. I just was able to just go through that and take it right off. You see, you don't want to be pulling through the hair because that causes breakage. You got to take time with this thing. You have to. If you want to retain length, you have to take time with your hair. You have to. All right, so boom, that's done. I mean, look, this is very, very soft. Very, very easy to manage. Now, before I put this moisture on there, the water, now I have an itch. All right, that's good. Before I put the water on this hair, it was hard, and it felt unmanageable. When I start feeling dry, I just put more moisture on it. All right, so that's good. And this is really good. So this is the first part of what I do. Okay, that's the very first part of what I do. All right. The second part of what I do is I use my aloe, live aloe, right here, my aloe. And aloe helps to infuse the hair with a bunch of vitamins and minerals and everything that the hair needs, vitamin E and some other wonderful things in aloe. And you just kind of squeeze it to try to get the juices out, basically, is what you're doing. And I get my edges. I don't use edge control or anything like that, so I try to stay away from it. I use it on my clients because, they got to be laid and all of that, but I don't have to be laid. I'm good. I'm happy. And you guys want to see the results of my hair when I'm done. And you're going to see that I don't have to be laid on the side. Like, I'm good. Like, my hair all blends in perfectly with no edge control. But I do use product, and I will let you know which product I use for my hair. But for you, you may need to use something different. You have to experiment to know. Look how easy this is coming right apart. And mind you, I haven't done my hair in a week. It's been a week. But my hair is just coming apart with no problems. So if I feel a little bit of a little, look, it just comes right apart like it's not a problem. You know what I mean? So, that's it. And it's going to be the last one for this one. The last one. The last one. Yep. Okay. So that's that one. That's this side. That is this side. And then what I do, because I want to continue to make sure that that is decent, And then what I do is I take it like that. Okay. And then I use this. And then that's when I started twisting it. Okay. I take some more water because I feel like it's dry. I feel like it's drying out. And then I really go through it. See, this is aloe, a little chunk of aloe. You want to get the chunks out. Okay, and then you want to just I guess I'll do about 3 of these on this side, probably about 12 total, 3 on each side. Take time with the hair, like that. And you want to be able to go through it with no problem. Okay, like that. Now what I do is I take my coconut oil and I mainly focus it on the ends, because the ends are the oldest portion of the hair. They need the most treatment, because they're losing some of the properties, some of the protein, some of the keratin. They're losing that at the ends. So once again, I continue to do this, and I feel a little bit of a knot, so I just nicely can right apart. You don't have to be taking no combs through your hair and stuff like that, like you're breaking it. Don't do that. Take time with your hair. Take time with your hair. That's why I opened up a shop, because I want people to know they got to take time. If we black women, if we want to, not have to or feel like we have to wear the weave to get length and things like that, if we want to not do that, we have to take time with our hair. We have to do everything different that we used to do. All the old, what grandma used to do and what the mom used to do, and we can't do that if we want to retain the length of our hair. So, and I'm gonna do a 2-strand twist because it's much easier. So it's not gonna be like, crazy or anything like that. I'm just gonna do a regular 2-strand twist. And as I'm twisting, notice how I go like this on each twist, just to continue to get the shedded hairs down. Nothing's breaking. There's no breakage here. My hair is very, very healthy. And so I just turn each one, and as I'm turning down, I detangle all the way down to the last one. And you can feel if there's any knots or anything. So this is a good one. This is a very, very good one. And I just went like this. That's it. Just keep it just like that. You're good. Okay? So then you do another one, the next section, and you do it the same exact way. Like this. Get that out of the way. Same way. So you feel it a little bit. You can kind of hear it a little bit. So you want to keep that moisture. You want to keep that moisture. It feels moist. At all times you want to keep it. If it starts getting dry, put more moisture on there. More water. More warm water for low porosity. Here. So this is what I'm doing. Like this. And I'm detangling. But it's very easy. Very easy. So now I'm putting this. I mainly put mine at the ends, and I work my way up. Tell you the truth. I don't really worry about everything else, because it's the ends that really, really needs it. It really needs the attention. So you just gotta work it through, But it's easy. It's not. And if you feel like, okay, it's still a little bit rough, then break it up. Break it up. That's all. Just break it right on up. And this is it. It comes off. It's not a problem. All right. Wham. And then you take this one, like that. Yeah, this one's actually really good. So boom, you take it, and then you see the little aloe, and you can take that off, and you can feel how it is. Now you don't want to. What you don't want to do is you don't want to break. You don't want to have to split the twist. I don't believe in splitting the twist. So what you do is sometimes you can just kind of wrap this one, and then eventually it'll get even. You just kind of wrap it different, and it'll be even at the end. If one seems longer, just kind of wrap it up a little bit more. Like if it seems longer, wrap it up here because that's going to make it shorter. That's going to make it shorter, and then eventually they're going to be the same length because I don't believe in splitting as you go. You know, I believe in adjusting as you go. All right, so see this one felt a little bit longer, so I just steered it up a little bit, and then boom. Yeah, now we're good. We're good. So let me just get a little something here to wipe my little self because I'm all over the place with this. Now all together we should have 12 because I'm going to do another one here. This feels good. This one feels really good. So we can go right in with the oil and really supposed to do the oil and the oil first. So this is good. This one's feeling good. All right. So that's basically what I do when I'm doing my detangling. So what I'm going to do is I am going to shut this video off right here because this is my first step of everything. I'm going to finish the head, and then I'm going to come back when everything is twisted, and then I'll show you what I do with this part. All right, so I'm going to do this last one. Now it feels a little bit rough right here, so I'm going to, as I'm twisting, I'm going to twist this one. But no fancy, I don't need a fancy twist because this is about to be washed. And the twister going nothing but come out. So this feels really dry. So you can feel the dryness. So what you do is you add some oil to it. Add your coconut oil, your olive oil, your grapeseed oil, whatever oil you prefer. You add your oil, and you want it to be very, very easy going down your fingers. You can feel it. You can feel it, and you can hear it too. So that end was a little bit dry. So we'll twist this. All right, we're good here. We're good. So we have 4 twists going on. And I am going to come back when I'm ready for my next step. All right? Thank you. Okay, YouTube, I am back. I twisted, and all of this is aloe vera. So what I'm doing now is I'm still keeping it in a manageable routine. I have my coconut oil and my aloe. And what I'm doing now is because I'm about to get under the steamer. But what I'm doing is I'm pushing it all up like this because the ends are the ones that need the most steam. Those are that's the most important part of the hair. So the way I do it is I just clip it up like this. That's it. Okay, so I'll be back. All right, YouTube, I am back. This one fell. This one needs to get under there to make sure that it also gets some steam. So I'll be under here, this steamer, for about 15 minutes. I'll tell you guys about the steamer a little later, but I found that I heard on YouTube that this was a very good form of retaining moisture in the hair. So I started using it, and I started using some other things, and my hair has been on fleek. My curls have been popping, and I am just very excited about, you know, the whole natural hair journey that I'm on. I'm better able to manage my hair, and it's just been really looking good. It's been lasting a whole week too, so I'm very happy about that. So I'll be under the steamer, and after this, I'll take you into the shower. Bioterra shampoo. Now, the object of really washing the hair is to basically keeping it together. That's key with 4C hair, because if it's not kept together, it will definitely start tangling. And I also do sections, 1 section at a time. So I'm going to take this clip out very carefully, and I'm going to do just the first few, just the first section. So I'm going to first wet the hair, and that's about right here. That's good. Right here. This is how I'm doing it. That's how I'm used to it. Just do 1 section at a time. Let the water hit. Get in there. And I'm still keeping it together so I just continue to just hold it, because with 4C hair, you don't want it to shrink, and you don't want it to start hugging each other, especially at the end, because it's going to make the tangling not a very happy experience. So this is Bioterra. It's moisturizing, smoothing, anti-frizz, even in high humidity, paraben-free shampoo. So I'm going to put some on my hand, and I'm going to hold my hair the whole time, right here. Okay, and then I'm going to rub the root. That's it. Because everything else is going to rinse down into the hair anyway, but it's really that root that you want clean. And the other part you just want to manage, really. So that's what you want. Add a little oil in here, and really dig. So I'm going to wash my hair about 2 times. Really digging it. And then what I'm going to do is there's some twisting, but some of them have untwisted. So I'm going to twist it back again because you want that together. Okay? And then you can take your clip and you can get that out the way. Just like that. So once again, we're going to run some water through this. You can keep it twisted, you can keep it untwisted, really whatever you want. Add some shampoo. Put it on that root. Manage that root. Massage. Get that build up off the root. Okay, so once again, you see it's still manageable. And what you're going to do, you're going to take it, you're going to twist it out of the way, and you can actually share with this clip. Really the ends are what you want together. Okay, you don't want to make it tight. Now we're going to get to the back, which if I can keep them in twist, that's what I'm going to do. Because you as a 4C, if you have 4C hair, you do not want this to start shrinking, because that's going to be a whole new detangling session. And that's how you start losing hair, through all the detangling. So the key is to manage the hair, keep it stretched through everything that you do. So even through your detangling, you keep it stretched. Don't let this hair run off on its own. It's going to be hard to come back. So you have to keep it going. Stretch, keep scrub that scalp like that. And the good thing is that it's still in the twist. This is really good. So these three are still in the twist. So the root is very important. Because believe you me, the rest of this hair going to get washed. Don't even worry about that. It's going to be clean. And this is nice shampoo. This is really nice shampoo. It still keeps the hair moisturized. So like, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a week since I washed my hair. A little bit more here. Alright, so now we're going to wash this out. And do it all. We are not going like this. We can't do that with 4C hair. I'm sorry. You have to manage each step of this hair process, or it is going to tangle. You don't want it to tangle, so you have to keep everything stretched, separated, and organized. And that's basically the way it is with 4C hair. With everything you do, you don't want it to shrink back up. That's why it's not good for 4C to wear their hair out in afros. You want to only really wear it in a stretch type of style. Anything stretched, a twist out, a braid out, a twist out, a braid out. Even you could do a rod set, some type of roller set. And I ain't gonna lie, when I first started doing washing goes, when I saw it, I was like, ooh, look at my curls, they popping, they looking good. But man, the detangling, oh, it wasn't manageable. I was losing too much hair, even with the washing goes. So I ain't gonna lie, I don't do washing goes. Besides, my washing goes don't be looking as nice as my twist. My twist be definitely on point. I mean, it really be looking like, I have a whole different texture, but I don't. But it's really looking like it. So that's why I just do the twist. I don't do anything extra. I'm not a girl that needs to be wearing a whole bunch of styles, which I used to. But that's just because I couldn't find the one that was for me. But I found it now, and it's the twist. The twist is the best thing for me. So once again, you see the hair is still manageable. It's still manageable. It's still manageable. It's not like all over. You can't have it all over. You're going to be in big, big trouble if you have it all over. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash it again. And I know this, it's a little more sus this time. And I'm going to take my time. And I'm going to make sure that's why we at the same time. You see how I'm holding this? Because that's a part of the manageability, because you don't want to shrink it up. Okay, this already feel like it's loosening up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip it. And then I'm going to grab this side and start working the shampoo to this side before it starts shrinking up and going around each other. And it don't take much to do that. It don't take much to do that at all. So everything has definitely unraveled. And everything has unraveled. But I'm not going to let it shrink on me. I refuse to let it shrink on me. So you won't see me shrinking. No way, all day. Not happening. Not happening. I'm not going to let it shrink. So my hair shrinks like really, really like a lot. Like it probably looks like I have 2 inches of hair when it shrinks. So I'm not letting it shrink, because the whole purpose of managing and growing and retaining length on the 4C hair is preventing shrinkage. Okay? So that's the whole thing about that. Alright, so I'm going to wash this. But at the same time, you see I'm holding it here, and then I'm working through my tresses. I'm not letting it shrink. I'm not letting it shrink. Okay, because the shrinkage causes for it to be unmanageable. And the whole point of our hair is manageability, right? So if you want to always have manageability, don't let it shrink. Now, if you don't mind letting it shrink and then having to go through that long, drawn out detangling session where you're going to lose hair, more than what you should be losing, well then go ahead and let it shrink. I'm not letting it shrink. I'm not letting, no matter how long my hair gets, I'm not letting it shrink. So, it's not happening. This is how I wash my hair every single week, and this is how I'm going to wash it. I'm going to prevent the shrinkage, and I'm going to keep it clean. That's what I'm going to do. Especially with shampoo anyway, because shampoo tends to really strip the hair. So when you are doing this and you letting it shrink, it's drying up. And that's what us naturals, we suffer from a low moisture to protein balance. A very low moisture balance, especially if you're not getting any colors or anything like that in your hair, then your protein, because hair is made up of mostly keratin protein anyway. So your protein, if you're not relaxing or if you're not getting color in your natural tresses, then your protein should be fine. You can use protein products, or you can put a little bit of protein. If you feel a little dryness at the end, you can put a little bit of protein at the ends of the hair. But the rest of the hair is plenty of protein. That's not the problem. The problem is the moisture level that's falling so low. That's what causes it to be brittle and breaking. But you definitely need to balance both the protein and the moisture. But as you start really getting into your hair, you'll be able to tell exactly what's going on, what it needs. You'll be able to feel, like if you're going through your strands, you'll be able to feel the difference. And the ends might feel a little bit like a little rough. that's probably you need to do protein and put the, a protein conditioner, like a light one, like a creamy one. And then you do, you put moisture right on top of the protein. Well, actually, let me see. You put the moisture first, and then you put the protein on top. Because protein has to have basically a complete strand of hair. So if it's missing, if it's dry and it's missing moisture, you need to put the moisture first, and then you put the protein on top. Because what that's going to do, that's going to make it more complete for everything to work as one. Yeah, so I'm doing this right here. So it's still stretched out, just like I need it to be. And barely any detangling because I detangled earlier, and I kept it stretched. You see how I keep it all together and stretched? So then I'll slowly take that down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to condition the ends. This is a quick condition. This is the same conditioner to put everything back at its pH balance, which is 4.5, 5.5 is the pH balance of the hair naturally. So that's why using the same line of shampoo and conditioner is really good for the hair, because what it's going to do, because the hair is acidic, and then you have the conditioner that's alkaline. So together they work to put the pH balance back into the hair properly. So what I did was I mainly focused that conditioner right on the ends. Now I'm going to do a deep conditioner as well. I do deep condition my hair every week. And you know what? My hair feels good. It still feels moisturized. So, but we gotta get with this one. We gotta get with this one. Because we can't let this go off on its own. Okay, so now you have the shampoo out. And the hair is still in the stretch state. You have to keep the hair together in the stretch state. And that, if you do that, you forget that you have kinky hair. You forget that your hair kinks and your hair is unmanageable. You will forget all about that. You won't even know if you continue when you're washing your hair to keep everything in the stretched state. You will totally forget that what your hair really does when it's not getting the proper attention. When you're leaving it alone, basically like a child, you leave a child alone, you know, they kind of rebel a little bit on you. But when you don't give their hair the proper attention, oh yeah. But give it attention, and it will definitely reward you. You gotta give it the proper attention. Don't let it off on its own to shrink. Don't do it. So you can feel it right here. And then I'm gonna deep condition with maybe a little bit of protein at the end, and some moisture. So I'm going to just twist it around like this, and then I'm going to keep it stretched. Look, this one wanted to start drying up on me. I felt you. No way, buddy. You are not about to dry up on me. Not happening. And I feel that one over here. You see, it feels a little bit. It feels really good. It feels moisturized, but you can tell just from the way it feels. It don't feel like the ends. Don't feel like the rest of the hair. It feels a little bit, a tad bit real. I did a protein treatment last week, which really helped. So. You see, keep it stretched. And I feel that other one not wanting to be stretched. Keep that at the end. You see how I did that at the end? Keep it at the end. And then, even if you can just grab it a little bit. Oh, see, that don't want to do it. I'm losing it. See, I'm losing it. I feel it. I feel that I'm losing it. So I have to get this thing back under control. Because if you leave it out on your own, on its own, you're going to be in some trouble. Oh, shoot. I'm going to need another clip. The good thing is that this should be good because there's moisture on there. So it's going to be hard for it to really stretch out on its own and start wrapping around each other. It's kind of like a barrier. It's kind of like a barrier when you have the moisture on here. This has moisture on it. I need to twist it around so it does not shrink up. And I need to put it with this one. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, now, that's fine. Now this one. And then I'm going to put some moisture on the ends. It feels really good. As compared to last week, I ain't gonna lie, it feels really good. All right, so, which means the protein treatment really worked. It don't feel as dry like it was feeling last week. But, okay, so I continue to, I don't really have to detangle really too much. You know, my hands basically go right through the hair. I mean, it can use a little tiny bit of moisture, but for the most part, it's really good. You know, it's really, really good. Like, it's really going good. So, it's just thicker right here anyway, so you can go ahead and kind of work it through. It's just because it's thicker. It's thicker, just thicker here, like more hair right here. That's why it's feeling a little bit tangled. But that's the only reason why, because it's a little bit thicker. So, if you do it in smaller pieces, I have no complaints. It's good. Believe me, it's good. This is actually really, really good. So, I'm not putting that. And then we have a little tiny whiny bit of, what do you call it, shimmy. So it's just a little bit. Not much at all, is it? This is all I got. I don't know if you can see this. But I got a little bit of soap in my eyes, shoot. So we'll just put it here for now. That's good. Now, this one is moisturized. See, this is moisturized, so we can kind of hang out a little bit because it's moist. And the moisture in the hair is going to prevent it from drying up, and it's drying up on top of each other. So if using the hair with the moisture from the conditioner is preventing that from tangling. Okay, so I'm going to now wash this out. Okay. I didn't have to do the whole bunch of detangling because I did my detangling earlier. And you can feel this in here. Oh, that's right. Look at this. I have to go with cooler water when I'm washing out conditioner because that locks in the moisture. And that helps the hair to shine. Alright, so I have to turn that around because it's conditioning time. And the water is cold. And just want to make sure. You see, I don't have a bunch of tangles. This is detangling really, really well. Really, really well. Alright, so we're good here. Now I have this Then I'm going to wrap a little bit just to keep it together. I'm going to let this one go. I'm going to put some cool oil on this part. Cool oil. Keep it stretched. You got to keep it stretched. That's key. That's why sometimes you see these girls on YouTube and you're like, oh, they got that nice texture as we consider it to be nice, the looser texture, really. But it's not that. It's just that they're keeping it stretched. Because that's the thing that's going to prevent the single strand knots. That's the thing that's going to prevent the tingling. That's key. That is key. So I'm not going to show y'all my hair, my shrinkage, because I don't feel like dealing with it. No way I'm not going to deal with it. No way, Jose. Tell you, my hair is like an inch or two when it's strong. And everybody at my job, did you get a haircut? I'm like, no, I have shrinkage. You know, because our hair has elasticity. And you know, like a rubber band, it stretches out and then it can stretch back in. So that's our hair. It has healthy hair has some nice elasticity, because the elasticity of the hair actually is the strength of the hair. It has the elasticity is good for like when you are manipulating your hair. It's a protectant basically to be able to do the different things that we do to our hair. So that's what that's there for. That acts as I guess you could say a barrier, really. You need that elasticity in the hair, especially all that we do to our hair. You know, you need that hair. That's a part of the strength of the hair. That's a part of the strength of the hair. That and the disulfide lines, that's a very strong part of the hair. It's all strong. It's all, the whole head is strong. You just gotta take care of it. Yes, the ends are fragile. Just means they need a little bit more attention, that's all. That's all that is. It don't mean that they're gonna break and they're just as strong as anything else, but they do need a little bit more love and attention. That's all. Alright, so that's it. I'm going to finish bathing. I'm going to reconvene this video when I get out. Because I'm like soaked, I need to finish bathing. And I'll talk to you guys later. I am back. And you see my hair? It is, you see, it's not what they call, it's not a manageable curl pattern. Okay, so you see the little, whatever we used to say when we were younger, the little beady bees or the little peas or whatever you guys got going on in your lingo. You see that in my hair. But what I'm about to do is, as you continue to watch this video, you're going to see exactly how I'm transforming my hair and how it actually ends up looking pretty out of sight. Yes, working the tresses in the stretch state. We'll use this. And now what I'm doing is I'm deep conditioning. Now, even with the deep conditioning, even though my hair is wet, I will continue to, I'm going to keep wetting it because it always needs the moisture. So right now my hair feels really good. I am using 21st Century Natural Woman's Conditioner. It's this yellow right here. And I just have it inside a little like color bowl. And I am mainly focusing on my ends, but at the same time, I'm going to work up the strand little by little, okay? So that's what I'm using. I have a shampoo bar too, but I didn't want to use that today. I love it. I absolutely love it. My hair be so moisturized for so long. But I am trying to, you know, at my shop, I just don't feel like to use the shampoo bar is really sanitary to use on different clients. So I also, I use actually moisturizing shampoos at my shop. But for my own hair, I do use, so what I like to do on my hair though is I like to test out the moisturizing shampoo because I want the hair to still be moisturized even after you shampoo it, because shampoo tends to take all the moisture out your hair. And that's why sometimes when we do our hair and afterwards it's like, oh, it's so dry, you know, and we take a long time in between our wash day to even wash our hair because we won't want to have to deal with that dryness from the shampoo. It's not the water, but it's from the shampoo basically stripping the natural moisture out the hair. So let's feel this. How this feels pretty good at the ends. I'll put a little bit more here. And now, also, what I'm going to use on top of it is I'm going to use the Texture ID because I used some natural protein last week with, I used this right here last week. It's a good protein, but it did not mix with the Natural Woman for 21st Century. But what you do is, so I have a little bit of Natural Woman, and then I have the Texture ID, this one. If you can see that, I have that. And what you do is you just kind of put them together, and if it like blends well, it's a good mixture. If I mix that with the 21st Century, it's not good. And I know she would not approve of this because you know she's all natural. But you know, I wanted to put a little protein in it, which I did order her conditioner that has the protein in it already. But for now, I don't have it with me, so I just feel like I need a little protein at the end of the hair. And so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so we're good there. And it feels a little bit dry. So once again, you see the curls, the nice curls popping, the individual curls. That is a good conditioner when you see something like that, you know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take it and twist it, but I'm not twisting it like a twist, like a two-strand twist. Actually, my two-strand twist method is totally different. All this is to take it to manage. This is to manage the hair twisting method is what this is, and that feels really good. And as long as it stays twisted, it don't have to be tight or anything like that. And we will keep on doing it. Okay. So then I'll take another section. I'm only going to do about 3 sections over here on this side, probably about 12 total. Again, you know, that's it. And then once again, water, it's already falling below. Water and stretching is the key. And you don't even have to detangle anything. It's not tangled at all. And this from wearing it in a week-long, stretched out, 2-strand twist. I'm not even putting this on right. I'm supposed to rub it through my hands. I'm not putting that on right, but I was just trying to get on. So what I'm doing now is making sure I get that moisture in there as well. Making sure I'm working through those tresses. Making sure, okay, we're good. We're just making sure we're working through those tresses. That's good. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use some of my Texture ID on top, because like I said, you want the moisture first so that when the protein go on, it can be a complete base for the protein to work. The protein does not really work properly if your moisture is low. You need a complete base, and putting the moisturizing conditioner on first helps to complete that base. So that's just me reaching for the shampoo bowl, and as you can see, I have a lot of nice curls, very defined, and it goes right through. My hands go right through, right, and then I'll go to this one, yeah, and then what I'll do is I'll twist it. You know, I'll just twist it, and then I might go like I said, just making sure I'm constantly detangling and constantly stretching, constantly managing. Ultimately, that's what it is constantly managing the hair. All right, so that's good. And yes, I do use a t-shirt, and I do use microfiber towels. So, all right, so, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm going to either leave this on overnight, depending on how I'm feeling, and wash it out in the morning, or I'm going to, well, first of all, I am going to sit under the steamer like I did, and then I may put a plastic cap on it and leave it on overnight, but it really just depends on how I'm feeling. Tomorrow, I do have a couple clients that I have to do. I'm not going to start my filming of the salon yet. The salon is brand new, actually. It's a beautiful salon. Okay, so I put that on. Now I'm going to put the protein on here. The Texture ID is what I'm using. Okay, so now, see that nice curl, and it's nice, very, very nice. All right, that's good. That's good. So now what we're going to do is we are going to detangle that and make sure everything is good. All right, we're good. Make sure you can put your fingers through it. Yep, it does look like I have nice hair, but as you can see, the curls are defined hair because it's moisturized and protein, and the curls are not defined hair. This is what most of our hair look like, kind of dry and looking a little rough and not looking nice. But when you put the proper protein and when you put the proper conditioner on there, that's what you get. You get nice defined curls. A nice defined curl. So it's like this. It done dried out on me. So what's going on with this? Get that root as well, all of that. And then you got to keep. You see how it's even better? You see how the curls are even popping even more, like better when you put water on it? The most potent form of moisture. So those little white things you see, that's just water, little water balls, really. That's all it is. So, and this one, we're going to continue. And notice the whole time, no combs. I don't use combs. I used comb when I took my braids out, but I didn't use any combs since then. You know, I might use combs, not that often. If I feel the need to use one, I will. And I'll use a wide tooth comb. But as far as the brushes, I have the Demon brush. I have the Tangle Tamer brush. And you know, I like them. I just really feel like I ain't gonna lie, the denim brush, the Demon brush, actually, I just feel like it takes more hair out than needs to come out. I really feel like that with the teaser thingy. But the Demon brush really, if you need like this part to be kind of like flat, if it's like too thick, the Demon brush will definitely flatten it out. I don't know if it's pulling hair to make it flat, but it'll flatten it out. It won't be thick anymore once the Demon gets through that bad boy. So once again, this is how I have to do it. You know, you can't just take it and rip it apart. No way, you can't do the hair like that. That's not the way that's not the way we can do our hair if you want to retain length. Now, if you don't want to retain length, then just go ahead and just run your fingers through it and, you know, experience breakage. But I'm not doing that. I'm trying to figure out, yeah, this, oh my gosh. That protein, even though it didn't mix with the 21st Century Natural Woman Conditioner last week, it worked. My ends feel so much moisturized this week. It really did. Like, I haven't felt any dryness this week, but it didn't really mix. And it kind of made those little balls on my hair, so I couldn't use it. So I'm hoping that this continues to get better. So I'm going to use my teaser right here at the very ends of this, just to really make sure that it's detangled. And then, which nothing came off on that, I want to just make sure that I can really get in there. Now this one. No, I just felt like some knots were going on and up in here, like some roughness. So that's why I said sometimes I will use a comb, which is nothing that my hand couldn't do, but it was just a little bit much. You can feel it. You can feel that it's a little bit different from the rest of the hair. Because remember, this crown area anyway
is a very fragile part of their hair. You know how you grow up and sometimes you see people with that hair that's right at the crown. It's like missing maybe, or thinning out, or losing their hair right there. That's a very, you see, there's nothing on the comb. There's barely anything. There's one little something on the comb. That's it. And that's what you want. You don't want to be pulling hair out. Unnecessary. You don't have to do all of that. There we go. You see, that's fine. Fine, fine, fine. Yeah? So nothing. So you're gonna moisturize it again with water, and then you're going to use moisturizer at the end. And now you're good. You can twist that with no problem. Yep. And this is just for the conditioner. And yeah, you're kind of tired, so I don't think you're gonna. It's good. It's real good. I don't think you're gonna do your twists tonight. You'll do them tomorrow. This is what you're gonna do. You'll do it tomorrow. Alright, so that's good. Now this one is good too, because I already been through this one. In the back, it's just kind of a lot of hair right here in the back. I think because the way I have my hair parted out. The way I have my hair section is section where it's more in the back. Alright, so we good here.
Okay, YouTube, I am back. I just washed the conditioner out of my hair. Now, what I'm about to do is I am about to moisturize it, twist it, and then I'm about to go to bed. So this is another single strand knot. That's all that is. And another single strand knot. That's all that is. So, this is basically what I've lost today. I lost this today. And when I was in the shower detangling, this is all that I managed to get. Maybe some fell on the floor or whatever, but it was not a lot. And I have my microfiber towel, which helps to keep the moisture in the hair. Well, so actually my hair is still in a manageable state, okay? So now what I'm about to do, because I am low porosity, I am about to do the lock method, LOC, liquid, actually the LCO for me, so the liquid cream oil, I'm about to do. And I'm going to start with, I'll start with the front for now. And what I'm going to do, so all those little white things that you see, those are nothing, that's nothing but water, actually. Alright, so what I'm going to do, as you can see, is so nice and detangled. I'm going to do the LCO, which is the liquid cream oil. So I'm going to use a little bit of water with this, and then I'm going to use a leave-in conditioner. This is the one that I'm using, the Eden Body Works leave-in conditioner, coconut shea, hair vent, and soap vapor. So I'm going to take it, and really what I like to do, I like to put it on top of a top, really, so that I can just grab it when I need it. Just want to do it on top of the top, and I'm running out of my stuff. Okay, so I'm going to, what do you think I'm going to touch first on this whole strand? That's right, the ends. The ends is what I'm going to do first. And then I'm going to work my way up to everything else. Now I'm going to use the cream. I'm going to use the As I Am Curl Enhancing Smoothie cream. I'm going to use that. And what you think I'm going to do first? Touch the ends. The ends, the ends, the ends. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to seal it with my coconut oil. Because I like coconut oil and it works for me. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to touch the ends first. That's what I'm going to do. And I just feel like it's a little bit You always need that water, boy, I tell you. You always need that water. You always need that water. So now, I'll take this one. Make sure. A little tingle here. Really easy to get out that. This is coming right out. No problem. So we good. Just want to make sure. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna twist it. It's not gonna be tight, but the way I twist is I turn and twist. That's the way I twist. I twist like that. And I do that all the way down to the end. And it really gives you some nice definition when you do it like that. And I do it all the way down to the end. And I also use a roller. And basically, this is what I'm going to do to the entire head. That's it. And at the end, I'll come back and I'll show you everything. But that's basically what I'm going to do for the entire head. I'm going to do the LCO method on each individual strand. And then, so we got pretty real moisture, leave-in, run that through everything.
All right, YouTube. I'm not quite getting dressed yet, but basically this is what I've done to my hair. Each one of them, I put a roller set on there, and I will take them out for you a little bit later. I'm trying to do everything step by step and record and do this, and I just woke up. But anyway, I'll get back to you guys. But this is how the protective 2-strand twist style is. This is just some dust in my hair because I was all over the place yesterday. It's 2 days later, and this is the hair. So when I take it down, I'll record.
Okay, YouTube, I'm back. I just got finished coming back from my day. I'm about to get to work, and I'm going to show you how I take down my twist. So I'll do this one first. First, what I'm going to do is put the As I Am Curl Enhancing Smoothie on. I'm going to saturate the hair with that a little bit, along with some oil to seal, just to get that extra shine, you know, and in the root area, just to get the little extra shine, that's all. Extra sealant, extra moisture. So it's actually been about 2 days. Okay, so what I also do is, you see how this one wants to come apart? I only take those apart. The ones, when you pull it out like this, there's going to be some that wants to come apart. I only deal with those. That's it. Like, I don't need a whole bunch of curls, for me personally. So once again, I'm taking the Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I'm putting it at my roots. I'm putting it down my strands, especially the ends. I'm taking a little bit of oil, doing the same thing with that same one. And then I am untwisting it. You can go right along with the twist here. And that's going to offer you. Okay, so you see that? That wants to break apart already. Now there's a little bit of a knot, but you should be able to work that out without getting rough with the hair. You see this? I'm going to go ahead and undo that one as well. Same here. There's always going to be some that wants to come apart, you see? And I'm only going to deal with the ones that wants to come apart. I'm not going to force anything, because when you force, it actually causes frizz. And you don't want frizz. You want your definition to be on point and defined, you know? So same thing. The Curl Enhancing Smoothie right here. Put it on your root, the hair. You don't have to put it on your scalp. Your scalp is fine. Your scalp wants to be clear and free, okay? And then I use coconut oil. No particular brand. Get it from Walmart, actually. And I'm going to slowly unravel the twist. But I've used everybody's coconut oil. Everybody. When I say everybody, Trader Joe's, Publix, Walmart, Nutrition Smart, Nutrition World. I've used them all. Now these really want to come apart. You know, there's a lot there. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So this one, we want to do just the two. That's it. Now that one we'll keep. This one here, once again, we'll take the Curl Enhancing Smoothie. And this stuff, you know, it doesn't make the hair look like, you know, residue. There's no residue. So you can use it. It's not a problem. So once again, we are going to unravel the hair. And you see, that one wants to come apart, so we'll take that one. And that one wants to come apart, we'll take that one. That's it. I don't need a whole bunch of curls. You can feel it anyway, but you got to pull it out straight first to feel the ones that want to come apart. And look at that, it's looking good. And then you see this one here, wants to come apart. You got to be able to really tell what your hair wants. That one wants to come apart. So I'll use, again, the Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I'm putting it at the root area, and then I'm saturating the ends with it as well. And then to seal it, I'm going to use coconut oil to seal it. And especially at the ends. So once again, I'm going to find the part that I can unravel. I'm going to nicely pull it apart. I'm going to unravel it. And then I want to find the ones that wants to come apart. You can feel it. And you don't have to cause any frizz on the hair. So that's that. Same way. Okay. Looking good. Looking very good. The camera doesn't even do this hair justice. Doesn't even do it justice, to tell you the truth. Looking really good. So once again, the Curl Enhancing Smoothie. And mind you, just when you're looking for products, you don't have to necessarily buy the products that I say, oh yeah, I use this. Because I'm going to tell you, if you use the products correctly, they will all make your hair nice. They will all make your hair nice. So I'm not going to talk anymore because these are my first videos, but I just found myself talking a lot. And I actually only have 6 minutes and then my recording's going to stop. So I'm just go a little bit faster, like this. But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to show you all of them. I'm going to stop the video and then I'm going to show you exactly how I style it. I might stretch it out, I might not, because I'm really loving the curl definition. So, and I love the volume. I'm fine with this. I don't need it humongous or anything like that. So I'm going to stop the video and get back to you when it's. All right, YouTube, I am back and I'm getting down to the nitty gritty, the last of it. Also, what I wanted to tell you guys is it's important to take the twist out from the ends and do not try to pull them out like this from the top, because what's going to happen is you're going to have your hair is not going to come apart easily and you're going to end up breaking it to get it apart. So you totally don't want that. So you want to take it and untwist it from the ends with your hand saturated in oil, so that way it's going to come apart very easily. So I'm finishing up, and I was going to maybe stretch it out somehow, but I'm not going to tell a story here. Like, I really like it like this. Like, I don't feel like I need any stretching out or anything. Like, I feel like it's good. Like, I'm very happy with it. So what I'm doing, it's kind of hard for me. I don't know if you can see the back, but I'll go ahead and turn around in the back. But I can feel through the curls to figure out exactly what's going on back there. Also, when working with your hair, you want to make sure that your fingernails are not chipping in any way. If you can keep them short, that would be really, really good. So I feel like that's good back there. Over time, anyway, it's going to come together. But for the most part, this is the hairstyle. I'm loving it. The curls are defined. I know when I had it twisted, it had a part there, but that can come together because, you see, I have high density hair. The way you can tell is that you can barely see my partings. My head is very little, though, but I have very high density. My strands are about medium strands. They're not large, and they're not small. They're definitely not like fine strands, but they're about medium. So this is the hairstyle. I'm about to go to work, and this is how I go to work. Thank you for watching my video, YouTube. Thank you. And sometimes you could throw it up. That's just a little moisturizer, but like when it starts getting kind of raggedy, during like a couple days, you can kind of throw it up like this. If you want to put some edge control, you can, but like I said, I'm not really an edge control user. You know, I kind of like to keep everything that I have going on less product as possible. I don't really care about edges and all of that. I don't care who feels like, you know, my edges are not laid to the side and all that. I'm laid to the side. I'm happy. So there we go. Thank you for watching, YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to the Beauty Within channel. Okay, YouTube, this is day 2 of my taking off my hair wrap. I don't know what's under here, but this is day 2 from yesterday. Very defined curls. So here we go. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. So this actually still looks really good. It's going to, over the time, it's going to kind of fluff its own self out. But I'm liking it. The curls are still looking good. All I really need is some spray on leave-in conditioner. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back with the Texture ID. This whole can you see thing. Intense moisturizing leave-in conditioner. It's for my type of hair, curly, wavy, coily. Okay, so all I have to do is just spray, and this is protein and moisture. So all I really have to do just to make it pop a little bit is just spray a little bit of this as a little pick-me-up. And it's not going to define, you know, take away the curl pattern or anything like that. But it's going to add moisture to it. Alright, so it's good. So here's a very small length check. My curls are so big, but here's a little small length check. I'll check it from the back
because you kind of have to pull out the curl pattern a little bit. And of course, I'm still, as I'm doing this, you know, I'm still making sure. So it's right here, which is a really good length still. And then of course, that's not going to be like it was, so you kind of have to fluff that back up into how it was. But so yeah, this is day 2 of my roller set. Last week I did something different that made the roller set really great for 3 days. I tried something different this week. I wanted to see how it goes. So I'm going to go back to what I did last week and figure out what I'm going to do. Okay, but I like it. You know, it's nice. It still looks good. All right, YouTube, that's it. Bye.